Hi dollies! Today we're going to be playing Dress to Impress as always. So in today's video, I'm going to be starting a series called Road to Glamour Elite. So basically in this series, I will have multiple episodes of me just playing Dress to Impress until I level up to Glamour Elite. Right now I am currently a top model. So I have a bit over 26,000 stars, and to become a Glamour Elite, you have to have 50,000. So this will not be a linear process, but thank you for joining in, and let's go ahead and get on into the video. I will be starting in a regular server, though we may hop around to different servers just to get a feel for the votes. The theme is childhood dream, so for this I think I'm going to do like a singer. I think I want to do a more alternative look, so I think we're going to do this hair and I'm going to scale it down just a bit, and then I'm going to add this hair, make that black. Next I'm going to layer this hair on top of that and then add some red in there as well. And I'm going to scale this down, bring it up and back a bit. I'm going to go ahead and add these. Do red here, or black there, and then we'll do red here. I'm also going to add these here. I just made them red. For my nails, I'm just going to make them black. I actually think I want to make them a bit longer though. I think that's cute. Now I'm going to come get some eyelashes because I need my eyelashes. Okay, so I added this little mic, and then I'm going to add this flower here because it's super cute. I'm going to come in the dressing room and I'm going to add these. I don't really know what I'm going for with this outfit. I'm just like adding stuff like always. Sometimes I'll go in a free play server and I'll have people asking me if I can teach them how to layer. And I feel so bad because I genuinely do not know what to tell them, because like I just put stuff on and hope that it looks good, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't, and it's, you know, it's whatever. So okay, I think this is cute. I think I want to add this top and just do this second toggle. We can make that like gray. I think that's cute. I want to add this top. This top, I find it very hard to work with, but it's so pretty that I just always want to use it. I think I'm gonna add these on both hands, and then we'll just make them all like darker silver. Okay, I'm not too sure that I like this situation going on here. I don't really know how to make it any better. Maybe I can add this corset and just see how that works. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, I think that's cute. And then I think I want to add this skirt. Well, we'll add this pattern and then make it foily. And then this here can be dark red. And then these chains, I'm just going to make a bit darker. So I think that's cute. And then I'm going to add these socks. That's also super cute. Now I want to add some shoes. Not too sure what shoes I want to wear. See, I would use these, but they cover up my little socks, and I want them to be showing because they're like super cute. We'll just use these. And then this can stay black. This can be red. And these can be a bit darker. This can also be red. I usually like putting something on my head, so I think I'm gonna grab this here. And we'll just make that red. And then we'll darken this. And then we'll scale that down. I think I actually want to make this bow. I'm gonna make it leather just so that the color matches better. And then on this corset, I do not know what I just took off, if I took something off. I'm gonna make this leather so that it matches better. Okay, so this girl did a model. I'm gonna give her a 3. I don't really like the face that much, but her outfit's pretty cute. Okay guys, I'm next. Let me put singer. I took my mic off. That was like the only thing showing that I was a singer. Okay, this is embarrassing. It's okay. Okay, this girl looks really cute. I know this is simple, but I really just like the whole vibe of it. Okay, so here's the next girlie. She looks pretty cute as well. I'm assuming she's supposed to be like a princess. I'm gonna give her a 3 just because I'm not too sure about the situation here with the fishnets and everything, but she looks pretty cute. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely adorable. I feel like this is very on theme. I know she doesn't have on a necklace and it looks a bit funny, but I have to give her a 5. Like, I'm a sucker for references, and then she just looks super cute on top of that. So okay, here's the next person. They did like a punk artist. I'm gonna give them a 3. I think they could have added more to the legs and some more accessories, but I still think it's pretty cool. Okay, this person did a Victoria's Secret model. I'm gonna give them a 4 because they were very specific and creative. Here's the next person. Okay, they're supposed to be a doctor. I'm gonna give them a 2 just because I think they could have did better with what we have in Dress to Impress. Here's the last person. I think they're supposed to be a vet. I'm gonna give them a 3 just because it is a bit odd, but I do like the idea of it. Okay guys, we did not place on the podium, but that is okay. Got 8th place with 16 stars. Did they not like my outfit that much? Oh my goodness, I didn't think I did that bad. I thought I looked pretty cute, honestly. Okay, so the theme is casino night. I'm gonna use this face, and then I think I'm just gonna make my lips a bit more red toned. I'm not too sure what I want to do for this, but I do know that I want to do a updo, and I think I'm gonna do black hair. I'm gonna do this hair, no bangs. I'm also gonna add this hair. I think that looks pretty cute. And then I also want to add this hair, only bangs. Now I'm going to add this hair, and we're just going to scale it down a bit, and then we're going to move it up and move it back. Okay, I think that's pretty cute. Now for my nails, I think I'm going to shorten them a bit, and I think I want to make them like this shade and make them glittery, or we'll do more of a like champagne shade. Now I think I want to do like a short dress. I think this dress could work for our starting piece, and then I'm going to add these, I think. And I'm just going to do the chains. I'm also going to add this and do the bow only. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that. I'm going to add that dress, and then I'm going to add this as well. So I'm going to go ahead and color everything and see how I like it. Okay, this first dress, I think I want to make dark red. I think that'll be quite cute. I want it to be darker though. Then for these chains, I think I'm gonna do like gold jewelry. Now for this, I think I want to make this more of that champagne shade. And then for this dress, we may add like a pattern. I think maybe this one could work, and then we can make it foily. And then this piece, I'm also gonna make foily. I'm gonna use this pattern, and then I think I want to change the color of this bow. I think it looks a bit odd. Okay, I'm actually just gonna remove the bow because I think it looks a bit silly. And then I want to neutralize this gold a bit. I'm not too sure how I feel about this. I think it looks weird. I think it looks really weird, but I think we can make it work if we add like a corset or something. Next, I'm going to add this top, and I'm just going to do the second toggle, and I'm going to add this same pattern and make it foily. Then I think I want some gloves, so I'm going to add these. I think I want to do glittery gloves, and I think I want to make them this color, and then this can be this shade here. Now I'm going to add these and do the third toggle, and we will do them all black. Now I'm going to add this hat. I feel like it gives off casino vibe. I'm just gonna lighten it a bit, and then I think I want to make it glittery. Okay, I think that's quite cute. And then I'm gonna add this necklace, and we're gonna make this black, make this gold, and then this part can be red. Now I'm gonna add these earrings. Now I want to add these shoes, and then I'm going to make these silky. And then this part can be red, and so can this part, or this part can be gold as well. And then I think I want to add one more necklace, and then I think that's going to be it. I'm going to add this necklace and do the second toggle, and then we'll do red here. And then I want to add a bag. I think I want to use this bag, and then we'll do this shade here, and this can be glittery. Okay, so that's it for this outfit. Okay, I'm up first. I'm not too sure how to feel about this outfit. It's not ugly, but it's not very cute either. Somebody said, oh my god. Okay, here's the next girl. I think she did really good. I'm gonna give her a 4. It's not my favorite outfit, but I do think it's giving casino night. Okay, here's the next outfit. I'm also gonna give her a 2 just because I'm not too sure that I like it that much. Okay, here are the next outfits. I guess they're like the dancers. I think this is quite cute. I'm gonna give them a 5 just because I do like their outfits more than anybody else's in the server so far. Oh my goodness, I won. I do not know how I won. I did not even like my outfit that much. Oh, it's because nobody's voting. I only got 13 stars. Okay, now I feel embarrassed because I said thank you. Okay guys, we're gonna go ahead and move on into a pro server. Okay guys, the theme is opera. I did switch into a pro server, so let's see. I think I want to use this face here, and then I want to do some big hair. So I'm gonna start with this hair, and I'm gonna move it up and back. Then I'm going to add this hair, and I'm going to make it the same shade, of course. Now I'm going to scale it down a bit, and then I'm going to move it over just ever so slightly. Now I'm going to add this hair as well, and we are going to move it up, and we're going to move it back. And then to add hair on this front portion here, I'm going to add that hair, and then I'm going to add this hair. and then also these bangs. Now for my nails, I think I'm going to make them a dark red. Then for my outfit, I think I want to do a dress type look. So I'm going to add this, and then I'm going to go under my dresses, and we're just going to start layering. So I can use this as well. I can use the Wither Rose dress. I really love the Wither Rose dress. I tend to use it a lot. I even think the top model robe could maybe work for this. Let's go ahead and color everything and see how it looks. Okay, for this, I think I want to use this pattern and make it foily. And then this piece here, I'm just going to make it this shade, and I'm going to make it glittery. And then the bottom can also be this pattern and be foily. And then these can be red. And then the chains, I think I'm going to make gold. And then this piece can be this shade. Or actually, I'm going to make that shade, and then I'm going to change this to this shade. I think that's cuter. I'm going to take this off for now because I feel like it's messing me up. But for this train, I think I want to make it this pattern, and then, or wait, I need to put this here, don't I? Now this can be red. I think that's pretty cute. And then I think I actually want to change this. I think I want to make this red as well because I think that looks a bit funny. Now I'm going to add the rose corset because I'm obsessed with the rose corset. And I think I'm going to do this pattern, or actually I'll just make that glittery and I'll make it this shade, and then we can do red here and red here as well, and just make it a bit darker. Okay, so I took off the top model robe just because it looked a bit funny, but I'm gonna add this, and I think I'm gonna make it this shade and make it glittery. And then the bow, I don't know if I want it this color or red. We're just gonna make it red for now, and then this can be light silk. And then this train, I want to change the pattern of it just because I think it looks too weird. I think I'm just gonna make it red, and then I will make it glittery, and then I think I'm gonna make it a bit darker too, actually. Okay, I think that's okay. Now I feel like I need things on my legs, so I'm gonna go to the Lady Gaga update, and I'm gonna add these, and I'm just gonna darken them. I'm just gonna make them dark brown. Then I want to add this to my hair, and I'm gonna make this color, and we're gonna make it silky. And then I'm gonna make this red, and then these can also be red. Now I'm gonna add these shoes, and I'm gonna make them this shade, and they can be glittery, and then this can be this shade. Now I'm gonna add this necklace, and we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna add these earrings and make them metallic in this shade. Now I did want to put on gloves, but I need my makeup to be a little different because it looks a bit funny, and I also need lashes. Okay, let's quickly add these gloves. No, I'm gonna run out of time. Okay, that's fine. And then, no, I wanted my eyelashes. Okay, that's okay. My gloves are a bit too bright. Okay, I'm gonna give this girl a 3. I do think that she's on theme. I'm not too sure about the face though. Okay, this girl absolutely ate me up. She's immediately getting a 5. I've actually never had this theme ever in my years of playing Dress to Impress. And if I have gotten this theme, I've probably not done it because it's not a theme that I would typically like to do. Here's the next outfit. She also looks pretty good. I am going to give her a 3, and I really like her hair. Okay, next outfit. I really like this as well. I'm also going to give this a 5 just because I think that it's very pretty. Here's the next outfit. I'm going to give her a 4. It is my turn, so now I'm up here and I'm really embarrassed. I really don't like my outfit. I think it looks super silly. I realize I'm not very good at the elegant themes. I'm better at the like more alternative themes or like specific style themes. Okay, this girl looks pretty cute as well. I'm also gonna give her a 3. Here's the next outfit. I think her face is very good for this theme. I'm gonna give her a 3, and she did do this within a minute, so I think that's pretty good. Okay, so I got second place somehow with 23 stars. I do not know how I placed. I'm so embarrassed. Oh my goodness. No, I don't even have eyelashes on. Oh my goodness, I look so silly. Okay, so the theme is 50s. Let's change our face. Actually, I think this face could work really well for this theme, so I think I'm just gonna change the color of my lips, and I'm gonna make them a little more natural. I think that's cute. And now for my hair, I think I want to do like a short hairstyle, a shorter hairstyle, and I'm going to do this shade here. I'm also going to use this hair and this hair as well, but I'm going to do no bangs. Lastly, I'm going to add this hair, and then I'm going to scale it down, bring it up, and then push it back. I think I need to make it a little bit bigger actually. But now I need to do eyelashes first since I can't seem to remember to put them on. Okay, here we go. And then I'm going to make them brown, and then we can pull those down a bit. Okay, so immediately I'm thinking of like either a pencil skirt or like a big round skirt, but I think I'm gonna do a pencil skirt and I'm gonna make it wide, and then I need to find a cute pattern. I'm thinking either something like this or like polka dots. Ooh, I think this pattern would be good. Yes, let's use this one and let's make it silky. I think this would be cute with this, so I'm gonna make it black. Now I want these earrings and I'm gonna make them a bit darker. I think I might want to use this top and then take the chains off. Does that look funny? I think this looks a bit weird, so I think I'm gonna do like a corset instead. So I want to use this top. Okay, I'm gonna use this top and I'm gonna color this the same and also make that silky. And then this part can be black, and then I think I'm gonna find like a similar shade to the base of this pattern and I'm gonna use it. Okay, I think this is okay for now. And then I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna make this light silk. And I think I'm going to, I think I might use this shade instead because I feel like the black is a bit harsh. So let's try this out instead. I think I'm going to add this back and then we can do this pattern and we can make it silky. Okay, I think that's pretty cute. I think this looks a bit weird here. I think I want to add a belt. We'll make this glittery, and then this part can be darker as well, and then this part can be this shade. I'm going to move this up and scale it down, and then I'm going to bring it forward. I think that's quite cute. Now I'm going to add these gloves and I'm just going to make them a more neutralized white shade, and then I think I want to add a bag and obviously some shoes. Now for my bag, I think I want to use, I don't have any time, but I really want to use this bag. I think this is okay. Okay, this girl didn't change her outfit, so I'm just gonna give her a 1. Okay, here's the next outfit. This girl's immediately getting a 5. She's definitely probably like really closely on theme. I do think that this looks very 50s and her hair is just beautiful. Okay, my outfit is next. I really need to take this walk off. People are gonna think I'm insane. I think this outfit is okay. It's not my favorite and I'm not too sure that I'm on theme, but I did my best. Here's the next outfit. I'm not too sure that this is really on theme, but I think I'm gonna give her a 3. I think her face is really cute. I'm not too sure why she's doing this pose. Here's the last person. They look pretty good as well. They look good for them to have joined late. I'm gonna give them a 2. Okay, I got first place somehow. I got 21 stars. I'm so embarrassed. No, I did not think that I did good enough to get in first place. Okay guys, that'll be it for today's episode. Let me know down in the comments which outfit was your favorite. Let me know your suggestions. Don't forget to like, maybe subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Bye dollies.